All right, welcome boys and girls. We are going to do first grade math now, and we are on chapter 2, lesson 7. This is about comparing groups, but we're going to watch a video first.
We can use characters to compare. There are 4 variables and 2 variables. Here's how we write the subtraction number sentence to compare. 4 variables minus 2 variables is a difference of 2 variables. There are 2 variables and variables. Use characters to not write the subtraction number sentence for this value. There are 7 big pumpkins. There are 2 small pumpkins. How many more pumpkins are big and small? Write the subtraction number sentence. 7 big pumpkins minus 2 small pumpkins is a difference of 4 pumpkins. There are 4 non-big pumpkins.
Okay, so today's lesson is called Compare Groups. Our essential question is, how do you subtract numbers? Oh my, what colorful birds these are. Okay, so boys and girls, we are on page number 147, and the directions are, look at the picture, place cubes on each bird, and then place other cubes on each monkey. So we're going to do 2 different colors for cubes. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my eTools, and pushing on that button, it gives me 2 colors. So I'm going to put the red ones on the birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to put yellow ones on the monkeys. 1. Whoops, it's hard to drag that. There we go. 2. All right, now it says count and write how many of each animal. Circle the number that shows more. Okay, so I'm going to get out my writing tools, and I'm going to first record how many monkeys there are. Let me use this blue color so we can see it. All right, so there are 2 monkeys. Oh, I guess I didn't do it blue. Oh well. Okay, and then we counted 4 birds. So we're going to go down and over, and then lift your pencil back up to the top and go down some more. And now it says circle the number that shows more. So we're comparing the number 2 with the number 4, and 4 is the bigger number. Okay, we are on the top of the next page where you have a zebra. And the zebra says, zebras rule and elephants drool. I don't think he's being very nice. I think he thinks zebras are better than elephants. Okay, we're going to read this, and it says you can subtract to compare groups. There are 6 zebras. There are 2 elephants. How many more elephants? I'm sorry, I didn't read that right. How many more zebras are there than elephants? So here's how. Okay, I'm not sure if that recorded or not, so I'm going to read this really briefly again. So we're going to subtract to compare these 2 groups. There are 6 zebras. There are 2 elephants. How many more zebras are there than elephants? So we say 6 take away 2 equals 4. There are 4 more zebras, and there are 4 fewer elephants. So we would have to have 4 more elephants in order to equal the same amount of zebras. Okay, it says to use our colored dots to write a subtraction number sentence. So if you have your dots, you can take those out, boys and girls. So I'm going to see if I have my dots here. I do. All right, so the question is asking us to write a subtraction number sentence, write how many more or fewer. All right, so there are 7 giraffes. So I think I'm going to use my red ones to show 7. So go ahead, and if you have those, whoops, if you have those dots with you, you can go ahead and take them out. And these are going to represent your 7 giraffes. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, there are 2 rhinos. 1, 2. It says, how many more giraffes are there than rhinos? So we can subtract to compare. So we're going to write with our writing tools. You're going to write on your lines. First, we're going to do the giraffe. So we have 7. And then we're going to take away 2 of the rhinos, or I mean 2 to match up with the rhinos. And then how many more giraffes are there? There are 5 more. And we can show this by Xing off 1, 2, and we can see that we need 5 more rhinos in order to equal the same amount of giraffes. And now the question down there below is talk math, and it says, what happens when you compare equal groups? I think if you had equal groups, we wouldn't have to have anything subtracted, would we? So they would be equal. All right, so now we are on the On My Own page. So I'm going to read these and go through them with you since it is a little bit more complicated. All right, so we're going to use our dots. I'm going to go ahead and get out my dots right now. And we're going to read using our dots. We're going to write a subtraction number sentence, write how many more or fewer. So there are 5 leopards. So we know there's 5. So let's start off with our 5. And you can build this yourself too if you have your dots square with you. So then it asks us to do 3 gorillas. And it wants us to know how many fewer gorillas are there than leopards. So we are going to put our first number to make a subtraction sentence is going to be 5. And we can subtract those gorillas to tell the difference. So how many fewer gorillas are there than leopards? There are 2 fewer gorillas, because we can actually see it match up there. Those 2 don't match up with a gorilla. Okay, so here we are. We're going to use our dots again. Write a subtraction number sentence. Write how many more or fewer. So for number 2, it says there are 5 leopards. Oh, I'm sorry. This was the same one. You know what? Let me fix it. I'm going to go back and find number 3. Okay, for number 3, here we go. We're back on track now. All right, so number 3 says 9 butterflies are black. And I've only got red dots, so we're going to put our red dots out here to pretend that these are the 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it says 5 butterflies. So I'm going to make the yellow ones be the butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you line them up like that, that really helps, doesn't it? So we can actually visualize. All right, so I can see that I'm going to get my writing tool out now. And we're going to write that number sentence. So we're going to start with 9. We're going to take away the 5. And we're going to find out that the 4 fewer butterflies. So that kind of represents these right down here on the end that they can't match up. So there are 4 fewer butterflies. All right, so we're going to use these dots again. It says, number 4, there are 6 tigers. So I'm going to go ahead and put 6 out here. And then there's 2 cheetahs. All right, and then it asks us how many more tigers are there than cheetahs. So we've got our number here. We're going to get a writing tool. We're going to write the number 6 right here. Take away the number of cheetahs, which is 2. And we have 4 more tigers than we do Cheetos. Okay, we are now on problem solving on your last page. Number 5 says, there are 8 elephants. There are 4 lions. How many fewer lions are there than elephants? So if we have 8, let me get out my writing tool. And we can say 8, take away 4, equals 4. So there are 4 fewer lions. Okay, number 6. There are 9 monkeys and 8 parrots in a tree. How many more monkeys are there than parrots? So here I'm going to just go ahead and we're going to write our number sentence, our subtraction number sentence. So we've got 9, take away 8. And since 8 and 9 are partners next to each other, it's pretty easy to see that there's only one difference between the numbers. So there is 1 more monkey than there are parrots. Okay, we are in the very last section of your page. It's called the Write Math, and we're going to use problem solving to solve this problem. How can you use subtraction to compare groups? So in this case, we used our subtraction. I'm going to type it here. We subtracted the lower number from the higher number to compare groups. All right, boys and girls. Well, we are all finished. So as soon as you copy that down, you are done for the day. Oops, I forgot to make that into a capital. There we go. Always have to start your sentence with a capital letter. So we oops, and I made a mistake here. Subtracted, there we go, subtracted, the lower number from the higher number to compare groups. All right, we're all finished for today.